Once again, you are heartily welcome to Jesus Christ 11M channel. So listen, early in the morning, I was brought tied up like a criminal in front of Pilate. There was a crowd with him. They were yelling angrily, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate looked at me and asked me many questions. "Are you the king of the Jews?" I said, "My kingdom is not of this world." There was some struggle inside. His wife also sent a message saying, "Don't do anything to this innocent man. I've suffered in a dream because of him." But the crowd kept shouting louder. Standing before him were two men, me and Barabbas, a murderer, rebel, and criminal. Pilate asked, "Who should I release to you?" The crowd shouted back. When Pilate asked again, "Then what should I do with this Jesus?" the crowd yelled, "Crucify him." Do you think Jesus stayed silent for no reason? I stayed quiet because your name was in my heart. Beneath every insult, within every silence, I saw your face. Pilate called for water and washed his hands, saying, "I am innocent of this man's blood." But he didn't know he was handing over the most innocent person on earth with his own hands. Then I was whipped, every lash. And yes, if you're still watching this video, then please give a like and subscribe this channel and set the bell icon on the all so that you get such informative videos first. So let's start now. It pierced deep inside me. My flesh kept tearing. Blood kept flowing. They placed a crown of thorns on my head, and it dug into my forehead. They dressed me in a red robe. I was forced to kneel as they mocked me. "Hail, King of the Jews!" Little did they know, they were standing right before the true master time. But I forgave them anyway. Then came the moment when I was told to carry the cross. It was heavy, not made of wood, but weighed down by your sins. I picked it up. With unsteady steps, I started walking toward Golgotha. There was a crowd, there was laughter, surprise, and some faces that were crying. When I came back from the forest, I didn't choose any grand palace or commander to start my work. I went straight to the Lake of Galilee, where boats struggled against the waves, where tired fishermen sat, their hands full of thorns, but their souls thirsty. That's where I saw Simon and Andrew casting their nets, not knowing that today their lives were about to change. I went up to them and said, "Follow me, I'll make you fishers of men." Right then, they left everything and followed me. Then there were James and John on the boat with their father. I called out to them. They dropped everything. Father, trap, boat, and followed me. I didn't choose them because they were perfect. I chose them because deep down they had a yes in their hearts. Slowly, 12 of them gathered. Each one had their own personality and doubts. One was fiery, another overly emotional, and one I knew would betray me in the end. But I loved them all. Why? Because love doesn't look for worthiness. It only looks for dedication. I didn't just want to preach to them. I wanted them to learn by watching me. I ate with them, too. He used to walk, laugh, and cry. I used to wash his feet. I would put ointment on his wounds. I understood the depths of their hearts. They called me their teacher, but I was also a friend to them. When Shimon got tired and sat down, I would quietly sit beside him. When Yohanan rested his head on me, I didn't stop him. I taught them, "Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will find peace. Blessed are the merciful, for mercy will be shown to them." I showed them that the power of the kingdom isn't in the sword, but in forgiveness. I told them that the first ones to enter heaven will be those who consider themselves the least. We went to villages where the sick were shunned, where sinners were cursed, and no one even touched them. That's exactly where I went. I touched the lepers, and they were healed. I asked a mute man, "Do you believe in me?" And he said yes. I called out to a dead man, "Lazarus, come out." And he came out wrapped up. As I kept performing miracles, crowds started gathering. Some came for me personally, but many came because of the miracles. I was like bread to them, like a king. They were there, but I was seeing Vyasa in them.